are to do this particular recipe, immediately you have sexual intercourse or you have carnal relationship with that man or that woman, whosoever. Sometimes in life, there is some people that when you have sexual intercourse with them, you start feeling some negative things. You start experiencing the things that you were not experiencing before. It can be of the positive side or in the negative side, because there is so many spiritual things that are attached to sexual intercourse that a lot of people don't know. Some destinies has been taken through this means. Some glories has been destroyed through this means. So, but this particular recipe, it works in so many ways. It works in many ways on how to use it immediately you have sex or you have intercourse with that person, you know or you don't know. And believe me, that particular thing or that anything that the person has in mind or the person is trying to do for you will never have effects in your life. So good morning to you, or good afternoon and good evening. I'm greeting you all, depending on wherever you're watching me from and exactly when you see this video. If you are new in my channel, my name is Promise. In this channel, I talk about the spiritual tips, how to use natural things for spiritual uses. So if you find it helpful and you want to know more about it, please hit the red button to subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to ring the bell notification so you will always get notified whenever I upload a new video. And for my returning subscribers, thank you guys for coming back. I love you all and stay blessed. So guys, like you have heard, I am talking on how to neutralize or how to cleanse yourself after you have had sexual intercourse. It can be your husband or your boyfriend or your fiancé, without attaching or without contacting any negative thing from it. I am not saying that when you have sexual intercourse with somebody that you're going to contract or attract negative things. No, but in real life, and the truth about it is that there is so many spiritual things that are attached to sexual intercourse. Now, this is what we are going to share today. Now, number one, this particular recipe works like this. There is some prayers or there is some spiritual works that you may be doing and you don't need to have sex with anybody, because as long as you have this act, that particular work you are doing will be neutralized. It will be ineffective again, and he will not going to give you exactly the result you needed for that particular thing. There is so many things that are attached to it. Another thing again, as a young lady, as a young man, or as a young woman that is sleeping outside, that is why it's not good as a married man, as a married woman, or as a single lady. If you want to have your partner, if you want to have your friend, your boyfriend, your fiancé, you can just get yourself one person that you know your spirit aligns together. Let me tell you, as a young man, there is some lady that you come in contact with, immediately you have sex with them. If you are doing well before, the business will start going down. There is some that is good luck. When you meet them, everything will turn out to be fine. All right, these are the spiritual manipulation. This is the spiritual things that are attached to this sexual intercourse that a lot of people don't know. Some destinies has been taken through this means, and some glory has been destroyed through this means. So guys, in case if you are doing any spiritual work, you are doing any spiritual recipe, or you are praying, it's very very advisable, it's good for you to just give this particular art a space at that particular time you are doing this, even if somebody told you or the person did not tell you. All right, because there is some works, like me personally, if I share anything with you and this particular thing avoid this particular sexual intercourse, I will tell you in the video, because I know that definitely if I did not tell you and you went ahead, or you go ahead to go and do it, that means that particular thing that you're doing, it seems as if you're not doing it, because it's not going to be effective. So anytime that you're doing spiritual work or you're doing spiritual recipe that has to do with cleansing yourself, you will have to do to remove bad energy, that has to do with so many things, please make sure that within that period, it can be 7 days, it can be 3 days, make sure you avoid this particular sexual intercourse. No matter whoever, it can be your husband, it can be your wife. I am not saying you contact evil from your husband. No, I am talking based on the spiritual importance or the spiritual disadvantage of it. I know it's really good. And again, as a lady, I need to be careful, because a lot of things that are happening now. There is some men that when you come in contact with them, you have sexual intercourse with them, and your glory may be taken. Everybody wants to make money. Everybody wants to be rich, no matter how that richness come, no matter how that wealth come. So you need to be very careful out there. Know who you are going out with, know who you are mingling with, so that you don't take because of today and deal with your future. So in doing this, for example, anytime that you are doing any spiritual work, if this is your husband, like you have married, this person is your husband, and you are doing any spiritual work, and maybe probably that thing takes you some days or some weeks, and that person might not wait or cannot wait, because there is some people that naturally they have the alley or whatever it's called. All right, now what this is what you're going to do after you're done doing it, in order to satisfy the person, in order to retain your marriage, in order to keep your marriage going. All right, now you're going to take an alligator pepper. I am talking based on people that is doing spiritual work. Maybe you're doing spiritual prayer, you are praying and something like that will occur, then you go ahead and do it. Now after that, take your alligator pepper. Make sure you have an alligator pepper in your house every time. Now take 2 seeds of alligator pepper, 2 pieces. Now you're going to start using it to cleanse your body from your head to your toe. From your head to your toe, you're going to be saying, oh God of the universe, oh God of the heaven and earth, anything that has to do with this thing that I did that is going to stop this particular prayer that I'm doing, this particular spiritual work that I'm doing, that it will not have an effect, that it will not have a positive result in my life today, I am using it to cleanse it inside this alligator pepper. So you begin to cleanse from your head to your toe. After that, 2 pieces, remember. Then after that, you are going to take that alligator pepper and throw it far away from your house. I mean far away from your house. Now, and another thing again is this: after you've done that, now get a bucket of water and get bitter leaf. When you get bitter leaf, no matter how big the bitter leaf is, even if it's a 2 leaf that you saw, just make sure you squeeze out the bitter leaf and put it inside a bucket of water and use it and bathe yourself. Then you can continue from where you stop in doing that recipe. Let's assume the art happens yesterday, you can as well do it immediately you wake up and you are good to go. Now let's assume sometimes for ladies or some men, maybe you have an intercourse with somebody that, there's sometimes when you have an intercourse with somebody and after the act you start feeling guilty, your spirit guys start talking to you like, oh, you are feeling somehow. A lot of people has contacted spiritual marriage through this art. A lot of people has contacted downfall, disappointment, failure through this art. All right, so now to save yourself from all these dangers, to save yourself from all this stress, what you need to do is this: if you are going for a date, make sure you have an alligator pepper in your bag. Please don't count the seed, don't ever count the seed and bring it out from the shell. Go with it like this. Then after you're done with the art, enter inside the bedroom there or the toilet, take 2 seeds of alligator pepper. That is if you are suspecting that, oh, this thing that I did, it seems something negative attached to it, it seems your body is feeling somehow or whatever. Take 2 seeds of alligator pepper. Begin to cleanse yourself, begin to cleanse yourself, and speaking out every negative thing, that whatever that I've done, after praying, put it inside the toilet immediately. I mean immediately the thing happens, put it inside the toilet and flush it in that particular place immediately. Now if you cannot throw, if it's not where you can easily flush it out, after you've done cleansing it, tie it in something. When you are going home, just throw it away, far place from you. All right, now immediately you get home, now put a bucket of water inside, put 3 garlic and 3 sea salt inside that water and use it. Leave it at least 1 hour. After that, use it to bathe. Then believe me, if there is any negative thing that person has in mind, I mean if you're going for a date, I don't know, but if there is any negative thing that person has in mind against you, or the person wants to do through that art, it will never work for that person, because that heat, let me not just go to that area, but just go ahead to do this particular thing, and there is no negative thing that attached to sexual intercourse that will work for you. Not only when you are praying, as a human, sometimes when you have this heart, you wake up and you cleanse yourself. It doesn't mean that you did evil. It doesn't mean that you are not faithful or whatever. This is a spiritual cleansing to keep yourself firm and to keep yourself very clean in order to continue whatever you are doing. There are so many ways you can have this cleansing. Please, this is the one of the easiest and the effective way. So I wish to share with you based on the question that somebody asked me. Thank you all for watching. If you love this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe and share, and see you in my next video. Bye.